Hey, what's up, guys? So in today's tweak leak, I wanted to do something a little bit different. A tweak is something that comes out automatically. So I've been like contemplating this video. I don't know, like I like kind of edited it down somewhat enough to do this reaction to it that I had planned in my head, but I'm like not wanting to record it because I'm like thinking about it too much and like setting it up, but let's just do it like off the rip. So what I did is I just went and got a bunch of food, so I might eat during it, but probably not. But I did it as motivation. But anyways, this is just gonna be a video more for like, I know if like it's not something regular and that the average viewer would watch, but this isn't for the average viewer. Like it's not gonna be many cuts. It's gonna be a long form thing of me going through like my memories in my past and nostalgically, and it's not gonna be. I'm just kind of doing this because like we lose so much data and we take so much pictures and video, and people never post them, and then it's like they lose their phone or their photos on Google Drive or something gets too full, and it's like then their photos aren't saving anymore, and then their phone breaks something, and we just lose all this data. Even if you back it up on hard drives, eventually the hard drive will break. It's like nothing really lasts. So I just want, like, I'm used to putting my life on the internet, so I'm doing this more for, honestly, like hopefully my future children and my family. And people that I know. So like it's just kind of some of the things that I went through, and I think it'd be cool, after I die, like just to see some of my memories and me reacting to them. It's not something that you really get to see that much, and I'd love to share with you guys. So I know I'm not being vulnerable or anything, because I am in my room. Let me say that, like, if I'm by myself, so it's not like I'm being vulnerable. But yeah, this is just gonna be hopefully a little fun journey, and I'm gonna try to run through it quick and to not convolute everything. But this is a Tweakleaks vlog, this is part of my life, and it's kind of, like I said before, a catch-up. This is like a catch-up of videos, kind of, so I can finally blast past. And oh yeah, and one other thing I wanted to mention is lately I had been going through, this is important for the video, I had been going through like my drive, my photos, and like OneDrive, and like I had to do a bunch of like multiple and duplicate photos and organizing them and made sure I have them. But now that I have all that cleared, I'm up to this point where it's like I have all the footage done and I'm sure of it from the past, and I can jolt past because everything past this is quite organized. So I'm finally to this point and it feels really good. The only thing that was weighing on me was actually making the video, and it's like was a rock. So now I'm just gonna talk it out, do my thing, have a couple reactions. Now all this is past footage, and then I'll do some pictures at the end. I'm gonna stand for something, so I gotta feel like we're living for nothing. This was me and a couple friends performed here, and I performed the song Eyes, and some girl walked up to me afterwards, asked for the information. There wasn't a lot of people there. It was like a strip club type thing. And this is from like one of the recent videos, but I only put a picture. I don't know why I didn't include that video, but my homie won, and that's when we went over to opposite side of Michigan to open for G Herbo. This is when I went up to perform in Elme. And those guys are killing it, but the audio was terrible. Another performance night. But this is all, like I said, footage I never used. So this is just like a little clip added.
We took it back on niggas, man.
Not playing.
So I'm gonna go off this like this, cause it's going down, man. It's really going down with this bitch, man. You know, what it is. I say like this.
Alright, so this is a friend of mine from the past. And this is his performance. Obviously, but like, he's got the vocals in the background and everything. He was going over all these old beats. I mixed everything, like his set list together for him and all that.
Watch the start of Meyer kicking out the steep. These hoes say put them in their place, where's the crash? Talking dumb shit while I'm worried about my cash. Call them on these ass pussy niggas playing fast. I ain't talking fresh bricks, pretty hoe hold this brick. Hey, or pretty hoe gon' take this trip. I need 50-50 or bitch you can get. That's what I'm talking about. Now open up your mouth. I got an accent and sound like I'm from the south. Watch me load up, watch me load up, I'm load up, watch me load up. Watch me load up, I'm blowed up. Watch me load up. Watch me load up, I'm blowed up. Watch me load up. Watch me load up, I'm blowed up. Watch me load up.
I never really watched this video totally through. Like, I just noticed it was missing from the videos I made. I decided to put it here unedited. Never watched it before. We really were down on 7 Mile or somewhere.
It's going down. It's everything in the world.
And then Tez came back in and
Hey, real quick, can I see all y'all put your hands together
picked
like
up that
this?
break.
I need y'all clap for me one time.
This is some of his old music.
Put your hands together one time. Hey, hey, hey. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Hey, why can't we? Look,
Love, baby.
What the fuck is we doing? We say we moving forward, but I don't see no movement. Choosing, misusing, couldn't see we was losing. Said we was gonna keep fighting, and I don't wanna keep on fighting with you. My first is love, then it's war, then it's casualties. First you smiling and laughing. This thing called love, this thing called love. Was I love enough? Sometimes I feel.
He does kill it though. My buddy had like a beef with him, a really big one. Because of the performance that happened. But Tez was always cool to us and loved performing. His music was good. He's a good host. That's my boy. Rocking out. I love this clip. I think I used it, but whatever. I already used it. Couple more add-ins of some shows. That was at the original hip hop shop in Detroit, down on 8 Mile, no 7 Mile. Transition. This right here, excuse me. This right here is my first beat like I ever made.
GG.
No, I think it was my second or third.
Yo, what's up, guys? So
First one on
basically,
that
I'm
album.
getting a little side shot for like a.
This was when I shot my video White Wayne, but I never used that footage. But it was a cool little set in there. It was a fun little shoot. My cousin even helped me. This girl came over. I had some other footage of this. We were just freestyling. She was so silly, bro. And then she went like completely. She was rapping and stuff. At least she hit her cues though. Okay.
I got them beats. I will knock you out from your head to your feet. You gon' tweak.
Yeah, and I come hard. You know that I keep it on spark. Next time, man, I'm hitting that ball for home run, man. No more yards.
Bitches is getting money.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
My time is money, nigga. Don't waste my time, nigga.
But she was cool, but she was like completely this way. Like not this way, but just cool as heck. Seemed level-headed, and then she went boom. It started getting irrational and like I think like a religion freak. And she just like
Straight
totally
up,
changed.
dude. My buddy dropped chips the other day. I told him he can't bring chips in my garage anymore.
This is him
My
eating.
little cleanup crew right now. Thanks for getting the chips out of here, guys. Appreciate y'all.
That's him eating chips, bro. I know that was a terrible
I
sight,
dig your life.
but he eats chips, all falling in his beard, and just like,
Now these are the true underground artists.
ants love my garage because my buddy came in. They probably love his.
He's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. Now that was lame.
Am I just sitting there riffing on their ants? Shaking potato chips.
That shit too slow. You know me.
Alright, let's get into it. This is pictures. Damn, I saw that whole thing. Almost. Whew. That's quick for me. Anyways, this is my buddy. One of my buddies from the video there. And another friend that I just talked to last night. And it was one of the old pictures from when we were setting up, you know, the old studio at the old place. I don't know. I wrote this on their wall and it turned out to be like some... I ended up adding to it and it was like this guitar heart of poetry. We were all gonna add to the wall, but like nobody ever ended up doing anything, got inspired to do anything, and I was the only one that ever wrote on the wall. Arise and awoke with a hiss. Saved myself and seen a mist. Rockstar like Avril Lavigne and shit. You was fiending while I was on that genius tip. Scribble scrabble at the bigger battle. If I was something, music it'd be my apple.
Yeah.
Bars!
Look,
That is
look,
bars, bro.
I'm over bars.
That is bars. I gotta write
I'm like a
that down.
Galaxy 9.
Woo.
I'll blow up if I get
If I
overcharged.
was music it'd be my, oh my god. Oh my god. I rise and awoke with a hiss. Hold on. Arise and awoke with a hiss. Say myself and seen the miss. Rockstar like Avril Lavigne and shit. You was fiending while I was on that genius tip. Scribble scrabble at the bigger battle. If I wasn't music would be my apple. Oh! Hold on. Do it again. Arise and awoke with a hiss. Say myself and seen the miss. Rockstar like Avril Lavigne and shit. You was fiending while I was on that genius tip. Scribble scrabble at the bigger battle. If I wasn't music could be my apple.
Oh my god. Oh, I am overwhelmed with bars.
If I wasn't Boom! Me and my little sister. This is a throwback picture. This is from when, this is my... This is my favorite picture. This might be one of my favorite pictures. I think this is my favorite picture of all time. There's one of me and my two sisters in the back of a boat, my dad's boat back in the day, and then there's another one, me and my younger sister. She's a little baby, she's laying next to me. I'm like this, it's so cute. But we got some good photos. But this is one of the only ones like on the football field after, and she's so cute. She got the face paint on. What a fun day. That might have been the homecoming day that I got that long, I think it was a touchdown run, or no, it just missed the touchdown. I can't remember. But it was like homecoming MVP and whatnot. One of my favorite pictures. I love her. This is back when I was dating a gal, and we were at the Lil Uzi concert. She was so great. She was a great person, and she was going off to college, and I knew she had adventures to conquer. And and probably is true to this day. So, you know, and shout out to her. She was great, and that was a fun time when we went to the Uzi concert, and I went up to state. Here's a fun time. I don't even remember where this is, but it's with my friend Talene. Just know that I love you, Talene. But this is from when, we went to a Juice WRLD concert, and everything was, I did some things, ingested some stuff, and it was a trippy night, to say the least. And I got home and I don't know why I took this picture, but I thought I would include it here. I guess it was because of this little circle. It's kind of to the bottom right of the address that I'm gonna blur out. Yeah, and I was just wondering why it wasn't. That was the one part that wasn't fogging over. It looked like an eye that was looking at me, and I was tripping. And here's another time we escaped out of the escape room with only like one other couple, me and this girl. Cause why? Cause we're actually intelligent. Again, she's awesome. This is from the girl I met after that girl, when she had left, kind of my life and all that. And there was another girl that came, I met her at Prime Festival, and we were hanging out. She was from actually a different state. She would come and visit. I was gonna go and visit her, but I didn't go that far. And then she left this like in the car the first time we met, and I'm pretty sure just as like a little thing to be like, oh well, I'm still here. Nice try, gal. I don't even know. This is just some of my Pokemon cards. Holler at me for inquiries. I heard they're worth a lot of money nowadays. Another one of my cool artist pictures. This is one of me, my buddy Aiden, and Lucci. We were all downtown and we took this cool picture. And I just remember editing on a houseboat in Kentucky, and it was such a cool edit. I just remember. This is also one of my favorite pictures of me and an old friend who, after 7 years of friendship, denied me access and pretty much ghosted me over what I thought was an Xbox controller, and then come to find out it was over something entirely different that he didn't like talk to me about. And we ended up being friends, and he ghosted me again over something petty. But and then he still talks to my sister, so it's weird. He was like, yeah, he owed me like some money, and I just asked it for him because I needed it. I needed to like get that squared. Anyways, I was gonna come over and hang out. It was no big deal. I was just asking for it, and he just never talked to me again. So that was the second time he did that. It's like I can tell what type of. And he always talked about himself and never really listened to what you had to say. But yeah, he was my best friend. It's one of my favorite photos with him and up at my friend's cottage, and it was just, I remember those days were fun, man. And we had no worries, and he wasn't like, he didn't like weigh everything against me, and I didn't weigh things against him, and it was beautiful. I miss him, bro. I still would. Here's we were in Aruba, and I performed Lose Yourself. Shit was so awesome. And this gal walks up to me and really did think I was Skrillex. She's like, no, like, I know who you are, blah, 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 grilling me. And then she's like, I gotta take a picture. I just told her, I'm not, all that shit. It was fun. It was funny. And that performance was awesome. My whole family had begged me to do it. And then some guy walked up to me afterwards who was at the bar, and he said, this is a bar in Aruba. He says, hey, I thought, like, everybody does songs and it's fun, and I thought, like, we're gonna get a guy rapping, and he's gonna do Lose Yourself, and it's gonna be this corny, thing like it always is, someone who wants to do the song, like, Lose Yourself by Eminem, or some rap song like that. And, he was like, you totally proved me wrong. Thanks, man, like, that was really freaking good. And I was just like, I was super appreciative of that. I remember that compliment, because, I know those that's why sometimes I don't want to do Lose Yourself, and I want to be like, because like there's this karaoke bar down the street. My mom always asked me to do that song for some reason. Here's a picture of my friend, all blurred out, but like he was trying to convince everybody at work that this normal picture of him, one picture, is 52,500 likes, 52,391 likes. Off of him, just a picture in his room, and he had never done anything for that. All the pictures before are not boosted. It's like, dude, you paid for likes. He's like, no. He's got all these fake followers and stuff. Oh, couldn't fool me. That was so funny. It's just him. Oh, and this is the Juice World night. The night I saw we went to his concert, and we were talking, me and my friends afterwards, and there was this point that I shared that was really simple, and it's like I almost forget the point. But it was just about like simplicity, and or I was saying something really simple. And it seemed like they were getting it, but they also weren't, and it was like it was about innocence. And how, like, in our feelings, we try to achieve that and search it in a sense. But yeah, and I've had Pearson said something simple, and it was like this point, like after we were all talking in the room, and Julia's eye, or this girl's eyes were like glowing, and then I just felt like I reached like this place, and my friend was looking back at me, and she was like mesmerized, and the other people in the room were listening, but it was like this really profound moment for some reason. It's about goodness and evil. Aw, beautiful and poetic. That's nice. This is a good picture of me and my friend. And then the Juice World night when we went to his concert. Now this is also about that night. I just mentioned her eyes were glimmering, like shining, and like she was the only one in the room like that was happening, and it wasn't stuff around her eyes. It was in her eyes. Like, I don't know if it was because she wanted to jump me bones, was attracted to me, or just like, I don't know what it was, but her eyes were glimmering, and it really did animate her eyes in the room, and I love that light. Okay, so this is a moment when the cops came up to me. I was sitting in my driveway at night, and I was just camped out. Like, I was having a bowl, like, and I was meditating, like, almost just legs crossed in my center of my driveway at the very end of the garage, like at the top of the driveway, and it's like 3 a.m. 2 a.m. or something. And the cops come up to me, and they just ask me if I've seen like people running through here, ringing doorbells or creating havoc or something, and I was just like, no. And I was just chilling there, and I had that bowl like literally in my pocket. I slid it in my pocket. I'm sure it smelled like weed, but like, they believed me, and they just were on their way. I thought for sure they were about to blame me. In this moment, she said, "You are an angel, Colin. At least to me, you are a little bit." That was so nice. This is a moment when I asked her to give me some bars, like write a song for me. We were just joking around, and she sent me 4 bars. They were really good, and I singing them, and I used them in the song Eyes, and I give her credit for that in the description and everything. It was a beautiful moment, honestly, for me. Maybe not as much for her, but that was awesome. I've performed that song many times, and I like that one. Another moment when he got an irrational amount of likes, and this is still irrational for him, but this is like out of, like, no. And we got Myth Among Man, just a regular picture of us in the room. But that was a good time. We made a song, never released it. This is a matter of, black and white is a matter of empathy. How do you view life? Black and white? Gray? I say both. Emotional side, it gets gray instead of being black or white. And I like black and white, not just in my closet. She makes good points there. And I see the world in black and white and gray as well. This is a moment where my cat, which is her actual name, my cat, we were working on fixing my computer, my laptop, adding more storage to it and all that, and it was an Apple. Anyways, don't use that laptop anymore, but she doesn't even look real in this picture. That's a real cat. Like, that's... Whew. I was about to cry when you were singing. It was just so real. I'm about to smoke myself out because I found an old joint and read more. See, another nice compliment. Like, I'm glad I kept some of these texts. It's just a lesson. Maybe one of the last lessons first. I don't know. Here's when my friend said he was going up to U of M. Anyways, this text reminds me of when he was going up to U of M. And he lied to me and said he wasn't going. And then brought someone else in his car instead. And then I see snaps of him up there. And he said he didn't go. I'm like, oh. Ooh. And then this is back when I bought Eastern Land, a love letter. A vinyl. Where is that vinyl? I have to find that. I don't know where that is. Black. As you can see, I thought it would be a great album to collect. It's unopened. Unopened. Pristine shape. It's still a great album. I went to go put my headphones back on. I don't need them. Ooh, this is when we went to Aruba. This is when we went to a Chelsea Cutler concert soon after I stopped talking to the one gal. But I met Chelsea that night. I walked through the flower patch in order to talk to her. Like, she was just chilling on the fence by herself. And I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to her. Like, she's like, I'm gonna go back on set with Quinn, and she's gonna can hit me up afterwards. And she came out afterwards, and she gave me her email and all. She's like, I emailed her because I had given her my card and I had my Instagram tag on it. So she's like, I messaged you on Instagram. I was like, oh. She took time to message me right before set about, like, she messaged me. She's like, if you got any good photos and stuff, like, let me know. Because I had this camera around my neck. And it was great, man. Like, and then she went on set, killed it. And then afterwards, she's like, I messaged you. I didn't even know. It was like she messaged me at her own concert. This is like her free concert in Detroit. And it was like right before she blew up. And I was like totally on tip with her. Like, I knew about her before anybody. I was telling my friends about her for like 2 years prior. Another pick in Aruba. It was so freaking hot that day. We were in the desert. We all thought it would be a good idea to ride ATVs in the desert. It was so freaking hot. We had them all day, but we rode them around town when it got cooler. But like in the day, it was so hot. We went up in the higher. Oh my gosh, it was only one little place that you could buy beverages, popsicles. Dude, I was reacting really bad to it, to the heat. This is on the way back from Prime. My friends passed out. We're almost in there, guys. Hey, bear with me, but this is fun moments for me, so it's cool to go back on. This is one of my cats who was at my old place. I miss that cat. Went back when he was a little older. He didn't really remember me much because we had a relationship when he was like a kitten. Then I moved out. Cute little kitty. And that was at my old place as well. That was the fake looking cat from before. She was so playful. She's up on the side, getting all wet. I'm trying to get in the showers. This is in Aruba. Good pick. Aruba. There's that cat again. Jeez. Plop. Taken in that sun. Like a turd on the balcony. I don't remember who that's from, but that's a thumbnail. This is my dog Molly. before she passed, obviously. This is when she was younger. I was younger. This is one of my favorite pics, of all time. I don't even know why I included this picture, but I included this picture of this lady because it looks like that. Oh, like why do I keep thinking of the wrong words? I thought of misinformed. That's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the word deformed. This is like the deformed version of my ex. My ex was hot though. Why did I put that on? Stupid. Yours when with that girl, the blonde from when I went to the Uzi concert with her and all that. She was a Leo, I was Aries, and it was like this thing that we concentrated on for that summer, and it was like it turned out to be true. It was like this summer fling it was great. This is how I turned a white hat, and I put like this drawing on. I thought it would be cool, and that's how I was wearing it around for a bit. But then I decided to turn that into the art piece for eyes, and I made that entirely myself. So
Dreads in my head feel like Lil Uzi. Damn. So pull it with that Uzi.
this is, oh my gosh, this is a throwback too. It's probably me soon after high school, maybe. I don't know. This is my cousin on the far right, and then our friend Danny. I don't even know what happened to him, dude. It's been a long time. I miss that. I miss them both, man. Since I've seen them both, it's been a long time. That's like a classic picture of us, though. I was at his place. We were visiting him when my cousin was in town. I don't know why this sounds so profound right now, but why do I have to remind myself? That was when I was trying to fix that laptop and get more space on it, but it was being nutty. But we ended up getting it. Oh my gosh, another picture of my dog. She's so adorable right there. She was like this big, man. She was the cutest little, and then she obviously grew, but at that time, a little Shih Tzu. Oh, I miss you, Molly. Well, that's such a great picture. And this is also one of my top 5 favorite pictures. Acted in a movie, and got a production assistant credit as well. And I took my mom to my first red carpet event. Dressed up, got my braids in, got a new jacket. Like that was a great day. Took my cousin as well. Invited my cousin as well. And then just cool pictures to end it from my past. That was on the White Wayne single. I never really I only used it for profile photos though, but yeah. Thanks for literally just, you guys, thanks for, if you did tune in with me, which I find that, most viewers probably wouldn't for this video, but it would just be, my family, maybe my future children and stuff. Just know that I love you guys, and it's just some small moments from my life that I thought I would, had enough thought to keep in my files as memories, and I just thought I'd put them into a video real quick and talk about them. It only took me an hour, and then the edit took me a little bit longer. The organization of all those photos is what took the longest, but I'm hoping to go skyrocket from here on a bunch of vlogs, and again, thanks for anybody who's watched my vlogs, for real. And I know they're really kind of unorthodox, all over the place, but a tweak is something that comes out automatically, and I'm leaking it to the world, to you guys. So I like doing these vlogs a lot, and just putting my life on some type of public forum that if anybody wanted to download or duplicate videos, you know what I mean? That it wouldn't die. So hopefully my children can see all stages of, you know, who I am and learn what growth is from my mistakes and my triumphs, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not opposed to going public. And these, like I said, are some small moments in my life. I didn't do much of the mukbang. Got to catch up there. But again, thank you guys for watching and even caring about my life if you're still listening. I appreciate and love you guys. Okay. All right. So, until next time. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you.